bar soap 24/7.
Mrs. Duncan, CBC?
Oh, great. Thanks. Oh, by the way, thanks for the nudge.
What nudge was that?
I made a phone call last night.
Oh, to your brother?
Yeah, just say hi. Hey, what's up? What's going on?
So how'd it go?
He wasn't home.
Well, it's a thought that counts. Wouldn't hurt you to try it again, though. Jill, have you seen Frank?
Yeah, he was here a little while ago. I just finished a shift.
I know they told me downstairs that he was visiting a patient, but I can't find him anywhere.
Well, you can wait over there if you want.
This is very important.
Courtney, so leave him a note, and if I see him, I'll give it to him, okay?
So you're here to patch things up with Frank, huh?
Mind your own business.
My brother is my business, and I don't want to see him get hurt. You got that?
Oh, right. I forgot you're an expert on relationships and their consequences. Maybe you would like to share your secrets with the rest of us, huh?
Hey, Karen. What's up?
Broken tibia?
Are you gonna set it?
No, somebody's coming down from orthopedics.
Yeah, you got a second?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about Allison. How's she doing today?
Physically fine. Psychologically, she's still pretty scared and confused.
Well, I was hoping I could get in to see her.
You know, the best thing we could do for Allison right now is just to leave her alone.
Dr. Raven to ER. Dr. Jeff Raven to ER.
Can I help you, Doctor?
No, thank you.
That's Allison Barrington's room.
I'm well aware of that.
Then you must be aware that Allison has chosen me as her doctor. Which means you have no business in that room.
Dr. Smith to OR. Dr. Joanne Smith.
You don't have to worry. I'm not here to tell her about your failings as a therapist.
Then what are you doing here?
I'm here to give her the care she deserves.
Maybe you're the one not getting the right treatment, Doctor.
What, you think I could use a little therapy?
I think your methods are dangerous.
Do you even know how they work? Have you kept up on the latest research?
Using drugs to loosen inhibitions in order to uncover memories. Wasn't that technique developed during the Cold War by the KGB? The only upside being the quick and crude results to complicated problems.
Well, that's a bit simplistic.
Oh, is it? Well, let's see. The patient's problems are miraculously solved without any insight, not even a glimmer, into what was causing them in the first place.
Well, most likely caused by a chemical imbalance, exactly what the new generations of drugs dealing with.
You know, you talk about people as if they're computers. You adjust a synapse here, drop a drug there, and poof, no more freezes and crashes.
Well, isn't that our goal, Doctor? To fix patients?
Yes, without traumatizing them. And Allison is not a computer. She can be traumatized. Now, why can't you understand that?
I do. But I also know the longer this goes on, the more danger to her psyche. Or is that too complex for you to understand?
Oh, it's as real as all the cutting-edge meds you want to use.
Oh, I suppose we could let her heal herself. But then again, that's what you like to do, isn't it? You like to sit back and watch your patients just flail about helplessly because it's safe.
My goal is to help my patients find the strength to heal themselves.
Oh, how, Kevin? How? With hours and hours of talk therapy with no improvement?
Allison has been damaged. Even you can admit that. Her amnesia is a way to bind the wound, to give it time to heal.
Or fester.
So your solution is to just rip off the bandage?
Absolutely.
Leaving her spirit raw and bloody. Well, that is not going to happen.
Well, you haven't spoke to her grandma.
I don't have to. Allison is of age, and she has chosen me as her doctor. Now, I understand that may just be too great a disappointment for you.
You know
to
what?
deal
This isn't about me.
You're right, it's about Allison. And I am not about to run the risk of letting you damage her permanently. Or is that too much of a disappointment, too?
Make sure Frank gets that, would you?
Maybe if you give it another minute.
Well, if she doesn't want to wait, you know.
What's the matter, Joe? Don't you want to finish our little talk, huh?
I was finished.
Really? I thought there was so much more to say.
I've got work to do.
Okay, but don't blame me if you miss all the juicy parts.
I'll survive.
Yeah, we all survive. Don't we, Joe?
You know what, Courtney? Give him a note yourself.
Dr. Jennifer Totaro, orthopedics.
Come here.
Hey!
That was cruel.
So was exposing me to HIV.
Who said she did?
Oh, please. Neither of you should be working in this hospital.
Yeah, well, Alan disagrees. He's chief of staff, and you're just you.
Oh, so then you don't mind if I tell everybody else you've been exposed?
Courtney, people already know.
Really?
Yeah, I told Alan, some friends, my family, people I chose to tell.
Uh-huh. And the friends that you haven't told. Don't you want to bask in their love and support, too, huh?
Why do you care about what people know about my health? Huh? You're trying to blackmail me. You obviously haven't seen my bank
Oh,
accounts.
I am not interested in your money.
No, just in making me miserable, huh?
Why not? The Scanlons have made a career out of causing me misery.
Oh, well, I love when you put your little spin on things.
Oh, good. Then
Yeah.
you'll really love it when I tell Gabriella about your HIV status, huh?
You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would, in a heartbeat.
You know, you try to hurt me with this, Courtney. It may just all blow up in your face.
Well, I guess I better be careful then, huh?
A little more than you have been, yes.
Hi. Hey, I've been looking for you everywhere.
Excuse me. I'll see you lovebirds later.
I'm sorry to drop in on you like this, but I couldn't help it. I miss you, and Neil, he misses you. If you could see his face every time the phone rings, he gets this, oh, please God, let it be my dad look. It would break your heart. I know mine's already broken.
You saying you want to make up?
Yeah, with all my heart.
And to get yourself in the mood, you decide to torture my brother?
No,
No, go to hell,
Frank,
Courtney.
Frank, please, listen. Nothing matters but being with you. Hey, we love each other.
No, Courtney, take it from me. We don't.
Hey. So, what's up with your brother's girlfriend? She seems to like aiming most of her darts at you.
Oh, she's out to con everybody. Once she finds someone she can't con, she gets this urge to destroy.
Nice.
And she's done one good thing in her life, Neil.
Yeah, it's amazing how a person like that could turn out a kid like him.
Well, he's the only reason why I don't go for a juggler. I don't want to see him get hurt.
She's probably not even aware you're holding back, is she?
I'm the poster boy for self-restraint. Except when it comes to foosball. Huh? Or did you just let me clean your clock yesterday, huh?
No way. I wanted to win just as much as you did.
Okay. How about a rematch?
Oh, why? So you can let me win?
No. You won one, I won one. We could go back to the beginning. Start fresh.
I'm not sure I'm up for it. But I better get back to work, or else I'll hear about it from our CR. Later.
Later.
Dr. Perry, 4467. Dr. Amos Perry, 4467.
Saw you duking it out with Kevin earlier.
You doing eavesdropping again, Chris?
No, I'm the chief resident. It's my job to monitor morale. Anyone score a TKO?
Yeah, I did. Like Kevin's too stupid to realize it yet. So tell me, which one of us you rooting for?
Actually, I'm rooting for the patient. But I do believe that you are the much more capable doctor. I mean, all Kevin ever does is smile and nod and say, sorry, our time's up.
And then you've got me with all my magic potions.
Yeah, well, actually, you have something Kevin doesn't.
What's that?
Lack of fear. You see, Kevin is too afraid of trying anything new or risky because he doesn't want to get into trouble. Avoid all those pesky malpractice suits.
Yeah, well, that's like most people in this hospital. They don't realize that medicine is about control. It's about having the power to do what's best for the patient, the maximum benefit.
They're cowards.
They're men.
But they're men who respect Kevin.
That's no surprise. He's one of the chosen because he's one of them.
And you, Rachel, are nothing like the head honchos at this hospital. And that's why you're a pariah. No one's ever going to embrace your theories or you, especially as long as Kevin still works here. Guess you're going to have to decide if you can live with that or not.
So I can't see her?
No, I'm afraid not.
Didn't believe me, huh?
No, that's not it. I'm worried, and I was hoping she was getting better.
Well, I'm starting to sound like a broken record. This is something we cannot rush.
Look, I'm not asking you to do anything you don't feel is right, but Jamal is still out there, and the clock is ticking.
Well, she's trying to force herself to remember things, but all she gets are bits and pieces. And they don't match up with what Jamal's told her.
Is there anything that I can do to help?
Well, she's convinced herself that if Jamal were here, everything would fall into place for her and for him.
So if I hear from him, should I try to get him back to Port Charles?
Personally, I don't think it would do any good. But if it were to give Allison the courage to keep going, I don't think it would hurt. Listen, I have a patient. If anything breaks, I'll let you know the second it does.
Okay.
So?
So what?
So what is it with these two kids?
I don't know. I see them together, you know.
Yeah, I know. There's something about them.
Jamal came on like this big, tough guy. He didn't need anything from anybody when I first met him.
Yeah, and Allison, her biggest challenge was what color nail polish to wear with the new car Daddy was going to get her.
Now he might go to jail because he protected her. And she'd take a beat-up old heap if she and Jamal could ride off in it.
It sounds like real love to me.
SoapNet, devoted to soaps and you.
Well, that's a nice try, but you know, Allison's so out of it, she won't even notice you sucking up to her.
Well, you see, I thought her grandmother might notice a thoughtful gesture.
Yeah, or a phony one.
Oh, well, if she's so smart, Chris, then she must be onto you.
Me? Really? Why?
Well, I thought you were working your way down a list. Lives I have to ruin today.
Well, matter of fact, I am. And you're right at the top of it. Of course, with a stupid ploy like that, you probably save me the time and just self-destruct.
Dr. Hodder to ICU. Dr. Hodder.
Allison asked me to bring Jamal back. She said I was the only one she trusted, and I feel like I've let her down.
Well, this isn't your fault.
No, we've got Courtney to thank for that. Staring at that fat reward, and all she had to do was betray someone. It was a piece of cake for her.
Well, maybe she wasn't after the money. Maybe she was trying to do the right thing.
Courtney wouldn't know the right thing if it hit her over the head. Money is all she knows, and how to lie and cheat and steal to get it.
That must be hard to live with.
Not anymore. I'm out of there.
Whoa, I didn't know.
Yeah, I moved out.
Permanently?
Yeah. Courtney is never going to change, and I can't live with her the way she is.
Oh, should I say I'm sorry?
When what you really want to say is congratulations. I still don't know what to do about Jamal. I mean, should I
Well, It's obvious he means a lot to her, and Kevin thinks him being here might help.
I gotta go find the guy.
Any ideas?
I've got a couple. I'll let you know.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Frank,
Yeah,
be careful.
I will.
Code yellow, 112 east. Code yellow, 112 east.
Yes, Detective Garcia, please. Courtney Canales, and tell him it's a matter of life and death.
Dr. Reinsold, pathologist.
Kevin, you got a second?
Dr. Russ Reinsold, pathologist.
What's up?
Well, I just wanted to let you know that I feel like I have a better handle on things. You know, after the other day when you let me unload...
All I did was lend an ear.
Yeah, but that's a lot more than anyone else does when I mention Julie's name.
Chris, I'm glad if I could help. But frankly, when it comes to you, I'm anything but a neutral observer. Now, if you want someone who is, I can recommend a very good therapist.
You can also spot a bad one. I mean, I could kick myself for not listening to you when you warned me about Rachel.
Well, live and learn.
Kevin, listen. I should have trusted you. It's just I was so in love with Julie that I couldn't tell the good guys from the bad.
Well, love can cloud your vision.
Never occurred to me that Rachel would have an ulterior motive when it came to Julie. I mean, if I had listened to you, then... well, my life wouldn't be such a train wreck. This is the part where you get to say, I told you so.
Chris, for everyone's sake, I wish I'd been wrong.
You mean that, don't you?
Yes. A lot of people I care about got hurt.
Maybe I can do something to make it up to you. Rachel has been trashing you a lot lately, a lot more than usual. I'd watch my back if I were you.
I always do. Thanks. But, and duty calls.
All right, well, take care. I'll, keep your eyes open, okay? Charlie, it's Chris. Have you decided where you'd like to have dinner tonight?
Allison?
What do you want?
Can I come in? To where you are? I know it's someplace very dark.
Well, you better take a number, because I already have a doctor.
Yeah, but is he helping you? You look more frightened than ever. And you're all alone in a dark place with all these vivid, horrifying images just leaping up out of nowhere.
If I could just fit them together. But I can't.
It could go on like that for months and months with traditional therapy. Or we could try something new, something that would get rid of those nightmares almost immediately.
But Dr. Khan said that it was too soon, that I needed to get stronger first.
But there are all kinds of new treatments, Allison, things that have been very effective on patients of mine who have been more troubled than yourself. Allison, I'm a good doctor. I really am, and I truly think I can help you.
I'm just so tired of feeling afraid and confused. I just want to remember what happened. And if you could snap your fingers and make me not so afraid, that
it's almost that fast. It is. I'm going to give you the power to say that you're in charge and that you want to get better now. That is what you want, isn't it?
Please. Yes.
tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles.
On the next Port Charles.
Whatever you remember the night she got hurt, you gotta start talking.
She's that bad, huh?
That bad.
What?
No, stay away.
Allison, get away from me!
What are we gonna do?
An all-new episode of All My Children is coming up next. But if you found yourself short a couple of children this week, find the missing ones with the All My Children Marathon. Sunday at 6:30 p.m., 3:30 Pacific. Only here on SoapNet.
You never know who you'll bump into on All My Children. Coming up next, followed by One Life to Live in General Hospital. SoapNet, pure soap 24/7.